and welcome back to the Mini Med Show. Last time, we met the whole team inside you. Today, we're putting the spotlight on the system that never takes a break. The delivery driver, your circulatory system. This is the story of your heart and your blood, the real engine of our lives. Here is a diagram of the heart. It shows the blood coming out and coming back. At the center of it all is this, your heart. It's a powerful muscle about the size of your fist, and it works as 2 billion pumps in one. The right side of your heart collects oxygen, poor blood from your body, and pumps it to your lung to pick up a fresh load of oxygen. Then the left side, which has the thickest, strongest muscle wall, pumps that oxygen-rich blood out through a giant artery called the aorta to every single part of you, from your brain to your toes, and it does this relentlessly about 100,000 times a day, as mentioned in episode 1, pumping about 5 liters of blood every single minute, according to the American Heart Association. And here is a visual diagram showing the network of arteries, capillaries, and veins. But a pump needs pipes. Your blood travels through a huge network of tubes called blood vessels. Think of them as a complex highway system. These thick muscular tubes are your arteries. They are the high pressure outlets carrying oxygen-rich blood away from the heart. They're like the main freeways. Now, these eventually branch into tiny hair-thin vessels called capillaries. This is where the magic happens. This is the neighborhood street where the delivery is finally made. Oxygen and nutrients jump out to your cells, and waste products like carbon dioxide come in. Finally, there are your veins. They are the return routes carrying the now oxygen-poor blood back to the heart and lungs for a refill. It's a continuous closed-loop journey that never ever stops. Here is a small stress ball. Let's feel what your heart does. Take your hand and make a fist and squeeze it tight. Now relax, squeeze, relax, squeeze. That clenching motion is exactly what your heart muscle does. It's called a contraction. The little stress ball is like your left ventricle, the main pumping chamber. Every time you squeeze, you're pushing blood out to your body. Now imagine doing that 100,000 times per day without getting tired. Your heart is the most incredible muscle you own. So how do we know this engine is running? Well, we listen to doctors. We listen to it. Doctors check your pulse, your blood pressure. Your pulse is just a wave of pressure your heart creates with each beat. And remember, this system responds to your life. When you run, your muscles scream for more oxygen. So your brain tells your heart to pump faster and harder. That's why your pulse races. That's not a problem. That's your body being brilliant. But things like that, smoking or consistently and healthy diet can harm your heart, and that just makes the job of a heart way harder, according to Johns Hopkins medicine. How about a quiz? Let's test your circulatory system knowledge. Question 1. What is the name of the tiny blood vessels where oxygen is delivered to cells? A. Arteries, B. Veins, or C. Capillaries? The answer is C. Capillaries. They are the delivery specialists. Question 2. True or false? Veins carry oxygen-rich blood. False. Arteries carry oxygen-rich blood away from the heart. Veins carry oxygen-poor blood back to the heart. Incredible! We've seen how the blood is pumped and delivered, but it leaves us with a burning question. Where does the blood get its oxygen in the first place? That's the job of the respiratory system, and it's our thrilling topic for our next episode. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.